Hello, we're over here at GitHub. Make sure you're logged in. Once logged in at GitHub, we're going to go over to this project here, this Tailwind Next.js starter blog, and we're going to make a copy by forking it. We click this button. We're going to go ahead and rename it to just blog and make the description my blog. And we're only going to copy the main branch like that says and create the fork. Now what this does again is it just copies the project from that other account to your account. In this case it has my account name up here and then it has the name of this project. These kind of projects are called repositories, and here we have our copy there now. And if we look at this, we can see that it has everything that the original did for this particular branch. Now we're going to be sending it off to Netlify. That's going to be our goal. So we are going to take off and go to Netlify now. And at Netlify, you just basically make an account at Netlify and you use Google to sign up. And then you create a project at Netlify. And then you use your GitHub as the resource to get the code for the project. So I'm just going to type in blog and have it search for it, and there it found it. And I had another one from before, a blog starter, so I'm just going to look at the settings over here, have it deploy from the main branch. That's all we really have now. And then we're going to just allow it to do these build commands as it has for default. And we're going to take a look at what basically it has. And we're going to type in a project name. And I'm going to say over here, I'm going to say this is going to be Sigma blog. Project name is not available. Somebody already has that. Imagine that. Okay. And then we could say Sigma HQ. And then for like headquarters. And there we go. So you want to put a project name. Just use all lowercase letters and maybe a hyphen if you want to. All right. So pretty good there. And then we don't have to do anything else other than click deploy. And then it goes through this process. It's called the building process, where it's building the code out. So as part of the deployment, okay. So we can actually go to the deploys, and we can see that it is building. See that? It's building as part of the deploy. It's building. And then once it goes live, then there will be a green color associated with it. And we'll just give it a few moments. So once we have our blog set up at Netlify, then we're going to go and edit the blog back at GitHub. And then we'll be able to go to Netlify and look at it to get the kind of end result of the editing that we do. So we're basically only going to edit two parts, at least in our class. We're going to edit the landing page for the blog, and then we're going to make one blog post. So you're welcome to make many more blog posts and edit the blog in any way that you see fit after the class. And yeah, so this is going through this build process, and once it has it deployed, then we will go ahead and take a look at it. But let's go back to the main branch over here, and we'll look at the process here. It's kind of described pretty well in this README document, so I suggest reading through some of this. You can see examples where other people used this blog. Some people wrote some articles about using this kind of blog. So that's nice. There's a nice community group around this template. And then it gets down into some other discussions. There's some sample blog posts you can look at right there that are made with this particular template. And you can, like I said, yeah, you can read this to get further details about the project. I'm going to be pretty much focused on exactly what we need to do and really nothing more. But this has a really nice community around it. I mean, if you look, this community is pretty well established. They have over like 10,000 active members in the community. So yeah, definitely something good. So if I click over here, we're deployed at Netlify, and there we are. This is just this is just the filler material. So yeah, of course, yeah. But you can see how easy peasy that was, and it's an excellent blog, and it's professional quality. And then getting in there and making it your own is, what's up next. Take care.